Hi, thanks for tuning in today. We're going to revisit the sinus issue. If you've been following my videos for years, you know that originally one of my most popular videos is with the sinus care from Nettie. This is the sinus care Nettie from Xlear. So in the video, this is the one you pour in your nose, but in the video when I did it, and it's in the house somewhere, I actually used the little packets. You know, they have the, I use the, what is it, Med? What's it called? The Med one. It's the other brand that's red and blue, but you basically squeeze the bottle up your nose. Look on my channel for that video. So this is that sinus rinse. This is what solved my problem with the little packets of xylitol. I solved it in, when was that video put up? 2012, I think, in the wintertime. So I've tried every winter off and on to use this, and it's not, you know, you have to keep doing it every day, and it's not crud in my sinuses. I discovered it's not junk up here that's causing it. I live in a very dry climate, and it's in a valley, so there's an inversion, and there's just particles of junk, you know, from cars and factories and whatever in the air. A piece of cat hair floating by. That doesn't help. No, I'm not allergic to cats. But so that wasn't working, and I was doing it constantly, and I was at work coughing, and constantly, and I have to talk at work. So if I can't talk, I can't work. And I actually had to take 2 of my vacation days over the holidays that I wanted to use, so I could have like 12 days off in a row or something. I had to use them when I was sick earlier because I couldn't talk. Because I could talk, but I'm coughing. Like that. And what I thought about, I went to the doctor again, and this cough and what was happening, it was like a vapor lock. You know, I'd lay on my back, and I'm trying to breathe through my nose only, like that. See, I still have it, because it's dry up here. I just plugged this in. This is the humidifier, so it's starting to go just now. It's usually in my room. But the way to describe it is I get like a vapor lock, and it feels like the tube, you know, that goes from your nose to the back of your throat, it feels like it's locked together. Instead of being round like this so air can pass through, it feels like it's closed. And I mean, I'm like trying to sleep, and it wakes me up because I'm gagging, because I can't breathe. It's like stopped off, and I got to breathe through my mouth. So I started thinking about this, and I kept thinking, that seems like it's too dry. Why would it do that? And I'm getting all this mucus, which is making me cough like this. So I thought about that, and I went to the doctor to be checked out. And then at the same time, my eyes started hurting, which has happened in the past. It feels like stabbing pain. So I went to an eye doctor for the first time ever as an adult, and he said everything looks great. Dilated my eyes, looked in there, looked at the back of my retina, looked everywhere, did an eye exam. You know, I will need glasses, but I can still pass the driving test, he said. You know, he said, like in my state, it's 3 out of 4, reading the chart on the wall with the letters. But I have a prescription for glasses just in case. It'll the end of this year, end of 2016, I'll have to renew my license and see. And so here's what I did. I know you're dying to hear this. So I talked to the regular doctor and then the eye doctor. And again, I've heard this in the past, I've done it. They said, get a cool mist humidifier, not a hot air. Well, you know, some of them say you can, but you want to make sure you don't blow it on you or anyone else. It can burn you. So this is cool mist, but this one's expensive. I've always bought the cheapy ones, and the plastic cheapy ones, like $25, and they get dirty and old, and they just stop working. This one cost me $65, and I hate to say it, I had to go to Walmart because I couldn't sleep. It happened on a weekend or at night or a Friday night or something, and so I couldn't mail order one off the internet or go to anywhere else. So, oh well. But the reason this is $65 is, I don't know if you can read this. It says germ free. So this has a UV light in it, and you know a UV, and it's in there enclosed so you can't see it, because you know UV lights will wreck your eyeballs. You know, from the sun. You're supposed to wear sunglasses, not look into the sun. But what this UV light does is it destroys all the germs, the mold, the mildew, the bacteria, the viruses, anything that's in this water that I just filled up from my sink, and it says use just sink water, that will destroy it. And this one has a little thing right here where you can put in they sell packets, you can put in like menthol and stuff to vaporize that, which I don't use. But this also has a warning here. It'll tell you if you have to change the UV bulb when it goes bad. So that's why it's worth $65. It's killing all the germs. I'm not breathing dirty air or dirty water, which will contribute to the problem. So I like this one. It's put together good. It's put together solid. Let me turn it off. this is one of the best designs. I like this square because it kind of like, it's easier to use than some of the ones that are really tall and skinny. And all you do is you just pull this off. This just twists right off, and you fill it. And then it has little lock symbols on here. Then it has this filter, and it's reusable, and you can replace it too. And it dries out on the top, so I always flip it over. This one's getting kind of dirty, so I might be buying a new one. And I just had this just since December, not that long, through mid-December. So it's not even a month. This thing's getting a lot of dirty air out of my house. So you just put that back on like that. Just fits in one way only, so it's very easy. You have the high setting, then you have the low setting, and then that's off. Or no, that's actually extremely low setting. There's instructions. If you watch my other videos, you know I don't read instructions till I get stuck. So I think that's just a fan. But there's the top setting. Kind of looks like a biological nuclear warning, you know, the 3 triangles. Then there's off. And there's a light that shows you it's working, plus you can hear it. I can sleep with this on. I just don't like the light because it's too bright in my room. I sleep in total darkness. So I cover it up with tape. But let me show you another thing. In addition to this works great. If you could just put this on your back and breathe it all day, wherever you go, you're fine. But once I go outside, in the outside air, I'm at work. At work, it's very dry. Oh, and I told you my eyes were hurting, and like someone was stabbing me. The eye doctor said you're drying your eyes out. Because I have a small fan at work that plugs into the USB port of the computer. It sits on your desk. That was hitting me in the face. I had a big box fan in my room all summer hitting me in the face. Then I had this blowing in my face, and this blows pretty good. Blows out good air. It's not like a fan, but you can feel it. Put it on my nightstand, and then when I'm driving, the vents in my car are blowing in my face. So the doctor said no more. So the fan at work, I tilted it down. It blows across my desk. This I turn away from my bed. And the vents in my car I turned down. So the eye pain's gone. Because I was worried, but there's nothing wrong. So when I'm not around this, you know, I do start coughing. And I just came in from outside. That's why I was coughing just now. It's been a while since I did all of this. So here's the X-Lear, a little packet. This came free in this. It came free with this big neti pot. But you can buy these separately. Let me show you this. There it is. Come on, focus, 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 focus. X-Lear, there it is. So these are really good. This one's never been used. So this one has the wrap on it. But let me show you. You can buy the bigger one. This one's about $15, and it's the bigger one. Oh, come on, focus, focus. X-Lear, there it is. Okay, so this one I use at work, wherever. You make sure it's clean, and you just go like this. You can do it like this if you want. Some spit out. So this really helps to get the sinuses wet and moist, so you don't get the vapor lock. So this is something I do a lot. But I'll show you something else that works really good. Here's oil. Let me get both of these up here at the same time. Here's oil of oregano, which is known to kill off all germs. So this is Solar Ray. Oil of oregano. And then the other one that I found at a health food store up in Idaho when I was on vacation is this one. So you see the name there? Sinus Care with eucalyptus. So I know this works good, but I've read that eucalyptus works really good. But I can't diffuse it. I don't want to because I have cats. Eucalyptus will kill the cats. So I have eucalyptus essential oil. I was putting in my nose. I put coconut oil in first and I dropped some in. I did the same with oregano. They're both extremely hot, burning and gross tasting. But I was desperate. So these are awesome. These are little capsules and they smell like the eucalyptus. It smells to me like a type of menthol or cologne or something that men or women wear. This is really gross smelling to me. Usually I like eucalyptus. So it comes in a little bubble pack. I don't have any water on me, dang it. So you pop one of these out. I did this last night. I was really dry, really clogged up. And it says to do like one of the oil here, but it's natural. It's not a drug. I'm going to do 2 of them. So these smell. Oh, they smell like oregano and they smell like eucalyptus. I don't have any water on me. This is not soda pop. It's a tea, a green tea with pomegranate in it. So I'm going to take these. I don't drink soda pop because it affects your kidneys. I got put in the hospital, kidney infection from E. coli because I was too dehydrated. So I do water all the time. This has water in it, but it has tea in it too, so I do a lot of water to flush it. So this works for me. These actually, see, the snot's coming out now. This moisturized it, the X-Layer moisturized it, but this actually makes it move now. It makes the snot start moving out. And I did it last night in bed and it worked great. So this is what works for me. This is my routine during the drier months of the winter when it's really, really dry here. Very low humidity. Even in the summer it's low humidity here, but this has affected me every winter since 2008. And it's gotten worse and worse. In the last couple years it's gotten really bad. And so this is what I'm going to be doing. No drugs, just do it all natural. So stick around, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up. I have some more ideas I want to do, I just need to get around to doing them. Thanks again, and you have a wonderful day.